to today's dynamic energy boost yoga session with me, Jackie, and we will be doing a little practice where we get a little bit more of the blood pumping around our body. So we're going to begin with a breathing practice to help create that heat and warmth through our body. So come to any easy seat, rest upon a block here. Make sure you're sort of comfortably seated where you can lift up, lengthen through your spine to the crown of your head. Start with your shoulders, just releasing them down the sides of your body. Take a breath or two before we begin. Inhaling in through your nose, exhale, maybe a sigh out through your mouth. Leave the stuff from the day in the past. Breathe in. Exhale. Release anything you need to let go of right now. And then we're going to switch that breath to a CSV breath technique where we inhale all the way into this sort of pelvic bowl and this 360 dimension of our body. Inhaling warm and wide into the flickering flames. Imagine that pelvic bowl there has like flickering little flames, right? We're going to oxygenate those flickering flames. And as we then exhale, you're going to sort of squeeze or condense that flame so that it lifts up to draw up along your spine, higher and higher with each iterance of that breathing technique. So begin with me. Inhale, soften. And as you exhale, squeeze around that flame, that golden flame. Hug in and up. So drawing your belly button towards your spine. Hug in and up. Feel that rise up through you. Inhale. And exhale. Hug in and up. Squeezing from the root of you. Higher. Inhale. Contract around. Golden flame zipping you up along your spine, using your belly muscles, all the muscles that are supporting your spine. Exhale. Igniting your inner fire. Feel that heat being created in your body. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Fantastic. All right, come over now onto your all fours. In your tabletop, you could have your hands rested on blocks with your knees about hip width distance apart here. You're going to take some cat-cow sort of circles with me, circling your ribs around your spine here and sort of getting all into all parts of your upper body. Reaching some length along your front spine, curving out through your side body, and then spiraling like you're sort of stirring the pot here. Oh, where you've created that heat. Now we're going to sort of start to cook things up a little bit, stir it around, cool. And then we'll take those circles and reverse them, rounding through your spine. You can sort of move and bend your arms organically so that you can get these lovely circles, not so sort of rigid. We don't want to sort of be doing this. We're locked out arms. We want to move in any dimension that we can here. Awesome. All right. Circle back to center. And then we're going to take our right leg and lift it out behind us. Take a breath in and exhale, draw your knee towards your body. Inhale, reach out long. Exhale, hug and curl your knee into center. Inhale, exhale. Tuck your toe under now and draw your right foot to the front of the mat here. Make sure you're not sort of on a tightrope here. Make sure honoring the space that is between your hips here. And then we're going to draw away forward just a little bit so that we can feel the presence through that front foot. Lift and wave your spine long and rise on up to a sort of low lunge here with your knee down. Draw your hands up towards the sky into prayer. And then you can start to lengthen along your front, the front of your quad and your back leg. A few breaths there. Cool. All right, lift up a little way. Take your left elbow towards your right knee. And then press to draw your elbows wide here. Maybe sliding forward, left hip a little bit there in your little lunge twist. Awesome. Back it off. Spiral back towards the front and pop your hands back towards the back. Shake up that leg a little bit behind you. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So leg draws back behind you. Inhale. Exhale, curl and hug that knee into your body. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Beautiful. Tuck your left toes under and pop your left foot towards the top of the mat here. Lift and wave your spine long. Root down through that front foot. Reach up, little crescent lunge here. Sliding your way forward through your hips. Lengthening your back quad. Few breaths there. Now back off just a little bit. And with your spine long, you want to take your right elbow this time towards your left knee. And press your hands together to widen through your elbows here into your twist, rotating your shoulders around your ribs. And then start to offer yourself into a little bit more of a deeper lengthening along your right quad here. Few breaths there. 4. Look towards the top of the mat. Press to rise up. And take your hands down towards the earth. Take your left foot behind you. And maybe a little kick out there behind you. Cool. All right. Come back to all fours here. Bend your elbows and spiral them around towards the back here. Feel into your fingertips, maybe on blocks, maybe on the earth. Tuck your toes under. Press up to a sort of in between plank and down dog here. And just take a little pulse from the earth. Feeling the fire through the core center of, from the palm of your hand, through the core center of your arms, into your upper body here, through your feet, up into your belly here as you lift your belly. And then you're going to start to take as many steps as you like towards the middle of the mat. Slide back in space. Inhale. As you exhale, root down into the earth. Lift and wave your spine. And come up into a little chair pose here. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, fists of fire, then drawing towards your waist. And then you're going to raise up your heels. Cool. Take a little sit back towards your chair. Inhale. Exhale. Fists of fire. And raise your heels. One more time. Inhale. Fierce fists of fire. Chair pose. Cool. All right. We're going to take ourselves into the first high intensity, yoga high intensity interval training style. Combine it with yoga, and it's already sort of got a trademark name called Yoga Shred. You should know it by now. I advertise it quite a lot. Let's come down to the earth. You're going to step back and let that teenage sort of down dog here. Step it forward. Reach hands up into your chair and exhale. Fist of fire into your waist. Lift up your heels. And then we take 10 seconds break, and we do this for every round. So in the meantime, reach your arms up to the sky and then maybe a little circle of your hands around your wrists. Right, next round, you're going to step back and go a little bit quicker this time. So we fit in a couple of burpees. Yoga Shred burpees. Cool. Step off. You can hop it back. Already, if you're kind of used to doing these shreds with me, that's cool. So if you want me to go on or build it up as we go along, let's rest it out. Exhale. All right, let's go again. Round 3. step or hop back, step or hop forward. Inhale, chair, exhale, hop it up. Cool. Step or hop back, step or hop forward. Inhale, exhale, fists of fire. Cool. One more. And exhale. Awesome. Take a reach up. Few moments to rest and breathe. And the final round of your burpees. Step or hop back, step or hop forward. And come into your chair, hop it up. Maybe just for this last round, you amp it up just a little bit to the next level. Get your heart racing, get your blood pumping. Awesome. All right, take a reach on up to the sky. Nice big breath and mouth breathe. All right, we're going to come down towards the earth now. Step it back. Come into that little teenage sort of between plank dog, plank and downward facing dog. In a plank way. Here, slide your heels back, bend your knees, reach back and plank way. And do that a few more times. Plank way. Cool. Knees can come down. Take a reach back towards child's pose here. Awesome. All right, back up we go. You can, if you wish to, have your knees down in your plank here. We're taking a couple of rounds of these. Strong, active, core strengthening plank waves. So 2 more seconds. And the knees can come down. Reach back towards your heels. Take a breath or two there. Awesome. All right. This time, back up into your little teenage plank with your knees bent. And then way forward to plank. And we're going to spin our hips one way and the other, revolving on our toes. But keeping your hips sort of in the center, just spinning them around your spine. Cool. Knees come down. Take a reach back towards your child's pose with your arms extended. Breathe into that fire, into that flame. Let's go again. Plank wave. And this time a little bit quicker. Let's speed things up a little bit more. We could have your knees bent too. That's cool if you want to. That's a little bit sort of not feeling too great with your legs straight. Feel free. As long as you're sort of, let's rest it out actually. We don't want to carry on beyond the 20 seconds, do we? So yeah, take a breath. Whatever feels great for you, as long as your joints are supported and you're feeling like you're not compressing into your bones. Feel free to modify, as long as you're not sort of losing any of the integrity to support your joints. Safety in joints, so important in our yoga shreds. Take a breath or two. All right, rise on up. Onto all fours here. You're going to take a lift up to downward facing dog. Reach your right foot to the sky. Inhale as you exhale. Hug and curl that knee towards your body so you've got this room to draw your foot through to either the middle of the mat or the top of the mat. And then bending both knees, lift and wave your spine, unhinge on up to rise up. Cool. All right, arms reach up to the sky. You're going to spin your back foot, back heel in here and rotate your shoulders so that they are this way. Yeah, in line with the long side of the mat. I know I'm facing away from you here. Come into your warrior 2 for a moment. And then lift on up, fly your warrior 3 times. Nice, cool. And then right forearm down onto your right thigh. Bend your back knee. Spiral that back hand down behind you. And then open it out like you're sort of opening your left shoulder or drawing your left shoulder to the earth. And then keeping that going, slide it onto your back. Come into your side angle pose here. Nice big side stretch. Cool. Circle it around again. Spin to face the top of the mat. Step it back down facing dog. And then this time, inhale, lift up left foot to the sky. Exhale, Curl your knee into your body, step your left foot through. Wave your spine, bend your both knees here. Unhinge on up to stand up. Lift up, lengthen towards the sky, spin your back heel in. Cool. And then come into your warrior two. And then see if you can sort of deconstruct and reconstruct that warrior two. Anchoring down, pressing away through your front foot. Rise higher. As you fly your warrior, noticing how you can sort of find an even stronger pose each time you fly it. Cool. Exhale. All right, left forearm down onto your left thigh. Bend your back knee, swirl that arm out in front of you. And as you do so, sort of inwardly roll in your right shoulder. And then keep it going to draw the arm out. Sliding your right shoulder onto your back. And then into your side angle pose here. Cool. Head in line with your spine. Beautiful. Circle that arm back down behind you. Turn to face the top of the mat. Sit back down, dog. Beautiful. And then we're going to come down onto your knees. And spin your feet around in front of you. A little bit of belly bonfire. Energizing. And helping you to feel more. Okay. While we're doing it, might feel a bit tiring. But certainly afterwards, we feel super powered up, which is awesome. Building our inner fire from the core outward, shining our beautiful light from within. So firstly, we are going to rest back towards our hands, press into your sit bones. And then from here in boat pose, we're going to take a little lift and lengthen up towards the crown of the head. Spin the knees towards the right and start to cycle towards the right. And then cycle through center. And our heart being offered in the opposite direction to our knees. Cycle in the opposite direction. Through center. And through center to the other side. Cool. All right. Bring your feet together here. Take a moment. Inhale. And as you exhale, it's fine. All right. This time, hands back behind you. You're going to take a spin of your knees over to one side, widen your feet, and lift up towards the sky. Heart upward in the opposite direction. Like you're sort of swimming one way and the other. Cool. Spinning one way and the other. Building some cool fires or hot fires. Take a pause and breathe. Now this time, I'm going to stay at center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Your feet together, knees wide. Inhale, lengthen, squeeze. Zipping up from your lower belly here. And you can, if you're feeling up through it, bring your hands into this Charlie's Angels Mudra. Rest it out for 10 seconds. Take a breath or two. And round through your spine in cat-cow. Cycle there. This next one, we're going to come down onto our forearms and kick, kick, kick towards the sky, rooting down through your sit bones and not hunching into your lower back like this. And everything pressed down into the earth. What you press down is going to rise up through you. Energy. Cool. All right, let's begin again. 4 more rounds in the same way. So first of all, hands back behind you. Let's cycle one way. Through center, cycle the other way. Spiraling. Feet, like we're cycling. And pressing down through whichever hip you come up onto. Lifting up through your heart center. Offering that in the opposite direction. Cool. All right. To rest out this time, take a little movement of your knees and window wiper. I feel like a bit of relief. Okay, next one. Press into your sit bones. Widen your knees as you spin your heart in the opposite direction to your wide knees. Pressing your feet Inner feet together. And rest. Oh, starting to feel the fire for sure. Little movement side to side. Window wiper in your knees. And you can now take us into our next one, which was, we're going to come down onto our forearms because I know I've missed one out. And kick out through our heels to the sky. And rest. All right, come back to rise up. Take a breath. Lift up through your heart center as you exhale round to the spine. Beautiful. All right, hands back behind you. And then staying at center, knees drawing towards your armpits. And take your 20 seconds here. Doesn't have to be a massive kick out towards the other side of the room, but feeling those pulses. Oh, yeah. Super, super out of breath right now. And that is showing me that we are working out, right? Left to right with your knees. And a little rest down. Bring your feet out in front of you. Feet out in front of you. Press your fingertips down and give your legs a shake. Maybe even the top of your leg. Cool. And then come down to the earth with me. So make sure you've got some mat behind you. Roll back onto your mat here. And just for a moment, press in the tops of your thighs here with the mounds of your thumbs here. Just take a little moment to massage the tops of your legs. Cool. Breathe it out. Awesome. Now lift up your knees, hovering them over your hips, and start to cycle your legs here, using your hands on your knees as if you're puppeteering your legs. So letting go of your bones, all right, with the muscles, your legs and your waist and your hips, and just using your arms to puppeteer your legs. Cool. All right. Take your hands onto the backs of your thighs. Take a little rock and roll and get the motion going to rise on up, back, to sit on your bottoms. Awesome. All right, let's cross our ankles over. Bring your way onto your hands and knees again here. And then we're going to bend our elbows towards the back of the room and press to rise on up. Awesome. Into a downward facing dog. And then step right foot through to the top of the mat. And if you have blocks here, you might bring those into the onto the mat, onto this high setting. Or you could use a little table or something to raise the earth up to you. For our next round of shreds, we're going to go for warrior 3 kick-outs, kicks of fire here. So bend your knee, standing into your right foot. Bend your knee as much as you want to, okay? Anchor down into the earth, and as you press down into your foot, reach your left foot out behind you into a warrior 3 kick of fire. The fire, still feeling that in our bellies, but with the added and the addition of feeling that in our glutes as well with this one. It's a creeper, it gets harder as it goes along. Okay, take a pause and let's go again. Hug your knee into center and then kick it out behind you. Back of the skull stays lifted. And blocks can be anywhere that you feel sort of stable and supported on your earth. Then really want some length along your spine. If you're hunching into your lower back there, then maybe come up onto a higher surface. Let's take a pause. Same leg again. For round 3, let's go again. Lifting heels out behind us as if we have a sort of powerful, fiery blast of energy kicks a fire towards the back of the room. All right, take a moment here, maybe a little pyramid pose. I feel nice here, stretch out that front leg as well as the back calf muscle. All right, let's go. Round 4. And 3 seconds to go. 2 and 1. Okay, bring your blocks down. Step it back down with facing dog, pedal out. And then left foot's going to step through to the top of the mat. Raise your blocks up again. Walk them out any amount. We're going on the other side here. This time, right foot kicking out behind us. Exhale as you kick. And rest. All right. Maybe a little pyramid pose here in your interval moment. And let's go. Round 6. We got to round 8. So that is 2 more rounds after this one. Super powered up. Igniting your energy, your focus. And cool. Getting stronger all the while. Let's go again. Round 7. Feel that glute muscle, especially the one that you're kicking out with. Fire it up. Fire in your booty. Reach back, little pyramid pose. Awesome. And final round. We're almost done with our shreds. And you're doing awesome. Cool. 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Blocks come down to the lowest setting. Step back to downward facing dog now. Pedal it out. Whew. All right. Come on down onto your knees and then spin your feet out in front of you. And take a little roll down to the earth. All right. Take your right foot across your left knee here. And take a breath or 2 first to begin with. Arms are going to stretch out to T shape here. So lifting up your left foot from the earth. Take a little sort of circle with your left foot in the air. And as you do so, the right knee is going to circle too in obedience with the other leg. All right, can you circle it in the opposite direction? Cool, cool, cool. And now bring your foot back down. Take a press of your right knee just a little bit away. Take a breath or 2 there. Okay, and now crossing your left hand over, you're going to press your right foot into your left knee and then sort of use resistance. So it's like you're trying to pull your knee towards your body, but your knee is pressing out as well at the same time. Using resistance. Cool. All right, relax. Take your foot off of your knee here and stretch to the sky, bend and stretch to the sky. Cool. Now holding on to the back of your right leg here. And you start to creep your left foot away from you. Just pause there for a moment, maybe. You can bring your hands onto your shin, even hook around your toes, as long as you're sort of not doing this with your head and you're not getting like the super intense feeling where you feel like your body's going to react in a negative way. Just to the edge of your stretch here. Take a moment or 2. Little leg stretch. Fantastic. All right. You can also use a strap. If you have a strap available, you can pop that around the sole of your foot and with your arms straight. So just draw your foot towards you. Cool. Pausing here for approximately sort of 15 seconds or about 3 to 5 breaths. So you're going to get the benefit of a stretch like this. Awesome. All right. Left hand is going to hold on to your leg here. Your right hand is going to be here for support. Just drawing your leg across your body a couple of sort of inches, not so that you're sort of bringing it down towards that way in front of your mat. And sort of draw in and across, giving this IT band stretch here. Cool, and then back on up. Cool, bring your foot back down to the earth and hover both knees now above your hips. Take a little cycle out of your legs. And then you're going to bring your left foot across onto your right knee. Arms can come out to the sides in this T shape. Lift your foot off the ground. Circle. Your right foot this time. Let your left leg follow. And then spin in the opposite direction. Sort of the muscles surrounding your spine, doing the work here. Your belly muscles and your hip flexors doing the work. So getting a little stretch, but at the same time activating to support our spine to do this rather than moving our legs with our hands. All right. And you're going to bring your right foot onto the ground. Just lightly press your left knee away so you feel that sort of sweet spot stretch of your right, that's of your left hip here. 2 breaths out. Cool. And then opposite hand. So your right hand onto your left knee and sort of use the resistance again. Trying to draw your knee in, but pressing into your left foot into your right knee here. So that everything is all fired up around your left sort of hip flexor here. It's a good stretch. Awesome. Relax. And then left foot. I'm just going to cycle a little bit and then draw it up towards the sky. Hands onto the back of your thigh, onto your calf, or use a strap. And then lengthen your right leg away any amount. And stay bent if it needs to. That is cool too. And with every exhale, maybe sort of coaxing gently your leg a little bit towards your body, taking the stretch a little bit deeper. Cool. Fingertips if they want to hook around your toes. And that is awesome. 2. And then we're trying to sort of over stretch, don't over pull towards you. Edge of stretch is just fine. Okay, we're going to take our foot across our body now. Left arm reaching out for stability. And then back on up. Bring your left foot down. Then both your knees now. And then hover your knees over your hips. Take that puppeteering of your knees moment. Letting go of your bones. And your arms do some work. Cool. All right. Bring your knees in towards your armpits. A little moment there to rock from side to side. Nice and gently. And then rest back towards the center. Reach your heels up to the sky. Hook your arms around the backs of your thighs or hook around your toes. And start to lengthen along your spine, drawing your sacrum towards the earth here. Into a little happy baby pose. 2 breaths. 4. Awesome. Now relax. Bring your feet down towards the earth. And then the mounds of your thumbs again. This time into the creases of your hips. And start to press away your upper body from your lower body. Just to decompress your spine for a moment or two. Cool. And then relax. Arms out to the sides of your body. Take a swish of your legs side to side. And then you might sort of hover around one side for a moment and look in the opposite direction. And then come back through center. Gently ease your way in the opposite direction. Bring your way back onto your backs now. Then bring in your hands now, just resting them on your belly. Taking a deep breath. Fill your up front, back, sides, top to bottom. Exhale out. Breathing in and down into the fire we've created today. And exhale. See that sort of warmth spread throughout your body. And with that warmth on every exhale, starting to feel like you're glowing from the inside out. Spreading the fire throughout your body. Towards your fingers, your toes, top of your head. One more big breath in. Exhale it out. And then lengthen your legs towards the edge of the mat. Allowing your feet to be nice and wide. Reach your arms overhead, nice and wide. Allowing yourself to shine from within. To cool down and relax. And allow our bodies to, or our central nervous system to process what we've sort of taught it today. New things happening. Fast twitch muscle activation. Next time will hopefully be a little bit easier. The more we practice, the stronger we get. Hopefully feeling quite relaxed here with an empowering feeling of I did it, right? An energizing yoga session, high energy yoga session. Quite a tough one. You did it, you to the end. When you're ready to move it on to one side. And then press to rise on it with me. Press over your ankles. Or rise up onto a block if you wish. To finish your practice. Bow your head to your heart and your body. How awesome. Then we're going to reach up to the sky. Nice breath in, and as you exhale, bring your fists of fire into your waist and seal that fire within. Moving forward with power. strength, and with your awesomeness. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm truly honoured to have you join me. And if you're watching this on a recording, thanks for watching. And please feedback to me if you found any of the sessions that we've been doing. If you found any of them great or too hard, or any feedback is awesome feedback for me to understand where we are. I'll see you on the mat again soon. Namaste.